Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys haven't been here before, my name is Jaydon and this is my car, and I'm gonna be talking about the things I don't like about it. So I don't want to bore you guys too much, let's just hop straight into it. So before talking about the things I don't like about the car, I'm mainly gonna be talking about it from a standpoint of someone who mods their car and someone who dailies their car. So I'm not gonna be talking about the little tiny things, but mainly kind of just like bigger things in a daily sense and a modding sense. So the first thing on the list I'm talking about is the ride height of the car. Right now it's pretty low and it sits pretty nice because I'm on bags, but I'm gonna get it up to standard ride height and show you guys what it basically would look like. So obviously this isn't the stock ride height of the car, but it just gives me kind of just like something to show you guys. So obviously the stock WRX comes at a really ugly ride height in my opinion, and the front bumper does not help at all. So the front lip here I have on the car actually makes the car look a lot lower than it actually is. If I were to take it off, just the stock bumper would look really high off the floor. You can kind of see how it would look. So if I remove the front lip, you would basically have this much of a gap from the floor, even if you're sitting on coils or lowering springs. And even though I'm on bags and raised up all the way, the front here still, in my opinion, sits almost a little bit better than the stock ride height. And then going deeper into the ride height here, the thing I don't like about it as well is also how the rear right is uneven. And what I mean by that is actually the rear left sits actually perfect in comparison to the rest of the wheels besides the rear right side. The rear right side actually sits higher than all the other wheels. I looked at a bunch of forums and everything, and a lot of people were saying because there is the gas tank there and everything, so I just don't like it. It's obviously really hard to fix it and everything. Even if you're on coils or bags, it actually makes it's still super difficult to fix that ride height. And really the only thing I could probably do at this point is upgrade from my 3P kit to a 3H, just so it has height sensors, so it fixes that little gap and everything. If you look at the top of the tire and the fender, you can see that the fitment here is it's okay, it's not the best. But if you come over to the right side, you can pretty much see a major difference, or to me it's pretty major, but you can see more of the tire on this side compared to the fender liner here, and it's just way higher than the left side. Even sometimes when airing out, you can really see how uneven it is too. So aired out here, we got a finger width between the fender and the rim, so let's check the other side. But yeah, if you look at the right side here, it's not really big of a difference, but if you're looking at the car very closely and you're just kind of just like into fitment like I am, you can see that the fender and the rim here have a little more space than the left side. So going off that, the next thing I'm talking about is actually the price of the car and how much it costs to even modify it. Don't get me wrong, I love this car so much and every penny I spent on it is worth it in my opinion. It's just, it costs so much to do a lot of little things to it. So a lot of the things I've done to the engine is actually only to chase sound. I don't really care about power. Everything I've done to the engine is for sound only. And even with all the little things I've done just to make the car sound nice, you need a new tune. So this J-pipe here obviously gives me more power, but also gives me a nice sound. It opens up the exhaust all the way, but you need a new tune for that. I have this blow valve here that gives it a nice turbo flutter, but you need a retune for that. Even messing with your intake, you need a new tune, and it costs so much just to retune your car every single time. And even if you don't want to spend that much on tunes, you just have to buy all your parts together and retune the car by itself with all the parts, and it just costs so much to do that. The engines with these cars and the ECUs are so fragile, and you need to just retune so the car runs perfectly every time, or else you're going to damage your car. All right, the next thing I'm talking about, it's probably one of the biggest differences between the WRXs and a lot of other WRXs, is the sound of the car. The sound, I love the sound of the car. It's pretty bearable now because obviously I've done a bunch of things to it, but it's just the equal length headers. I am personally in love with the unequal length Subaru rumble of the WRXs and all the old WRXs and STI, newer STIs and everything. But with the 2015 to 2021 WRXs, not the STIs, WRXs, they all come with equal length headers, and it just loses that Subaru rumble. And no matter what exhaust you get, you're not going to get that nice deep Subaru rumble that you have on the other STIs or WRXs. I mean, I'm even running a Tomei exhaust, and don't get me wrong, I love this thing and it sounds so nice in my opinion with the turbo whistle and everything, but it just does not rumble. It just doesn't compare to that rumble. I love the rumble so much. Obviously you could fix that entire issue by just getting unequal length headers for the WRX, but with that you are going to lose some power, and you're going to risk just the car running a little bit more sketchy. I would say you're going to have a little bit more, maybe your engine's going to have a little bit more wear, your turbo as well, because this car runs a twin scroll turbo setup where the turbo is located directly in the middle, and you are going to have to tune if you get new linked headers, which means that you're going to have to spend more money, which means that you're going to be broke, and it's just a cycle that repeats over and over again. But I probably might do that in the future because I love that rumble, and power isn't really a big thing with me. The car is fast as it is, and even with the unlinked headers, the car is still going to be fast, guys. So I've talked a lot about the exterior and what's underneath the hood. Let's talk about the inside of the car now. So the next thing on the list is actually the speakers. And the speakers on the WRX are horrible. Don't get me wrong, they are absolutely horrible here. And the only way I actually fixed that is I got a new head unit in the middle. The stock head unit is ugly in my opinion, regardless of the year. It's just ugly, so I had to get the new head unit, which actually allows me to tune up the speakers a little bit more to make them a little more bearable. But in the future I am going to upgrade the speakers just because I do like listening to music when I drive. Sticking into the interior of the car here, the thing I also don't like about the car is the trunk. So the trunk does not have a button. So there's actually no button on the trunk of the car to open it. There's nothing at all. You have to open it with your keys or with the button inside the car. So if you don't have your keys with you, you have to walk all the way to the inside of your car, hold this button just so you can open your trunk. The next thing about the car that I do not like is the rev hang that comes with the car. And if you guys do not know what rev hang is, it actually is that when you are shifting gears from first gear to second, your revs actually hang. So if you were to drive up to 3,000 RPMs and switch gears at 3,000 RPMs, your revs would hang at 3,000 RPMs for a second or two before they drop. And that is annoying, but the only way to get rid of that is to tune your car, which means spending even more money, guys. But yeah, guys, this is my 2015 WRX, and these are the 5 things, maybe 6. I really lost count. So if you guys are looking to buy one, I suggest get one. I love these cars. These cars are amazing. They're fun, reliable, dailyable, a lot of mod support for the car, and it's just honestly super fun. You'll get a lot of looks, you make a lot of friends with them when you're driving on the road and you see another WRX, regardless of year or type of WRX. You give that peace sign, they'll give it right back. They know exactly how it is. It's a little community with the WRX. But like I said, these are the 5 things I personally like about it. So don't let the things I don't like about it affect what you guys or what you guys think of the car, or if you want to buy it or not, because I suggest you get one. It's just yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really had fun making it for you guys, and if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like, drop a comment, whatever you guys want. Let me know what you guys think about the WRX. If you guys want one, what you guys don't like about it, if you guys agree with what I don't like about it. But besides, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.